Welcome back to Fallout 4 with the Rude Man. And in the last episode, we ended up here at the GNN building. It's our new headquarters. And we've been asked to set up a supply line. And we need to go talk to Stodge. So we're going to do that real quick. And we've got a couple other things to do, of course. But there's always something. But we've got... patient troubles. Check on Raphael, check on Cassandra, and optionally grab the loot from the locker. So we've got that to do as well. Maybe sometime this episode we can check in on the police department. I haven't checked in with them for a while. So let's get out of here. And if I can... I always get lost in here. But let's see if we can find our way out. Didn't I just come from this? Oh, I did. I told you I'd get lost. Dang it. Maybe this way. Where's the... Okay, there's that. Okay, this is it. We can get out this way. Alrighty, there is an exit. Let us use it. Alright, we are headed for Sunshine Tidings. Alrighty, and we're here, and it's beautiful. There's a stair right there. What the hell? You're as bad as I am. I think I fixed part of my problem with the getting kicked out of the game all the time.
Listen to me. I'm not a goddamn synth.
What's going on?
Here. We've got a synth infiltrator on our hands. That's a lie. I'm no synth.
Nothing but paranoia. She's just as human as the rest of us.
What's going
She's
on?
a goddamned Institute infiltrator.
Who's saying this?
She may look human, but she's not. I've been watching her, and there's something off about her lately. Please, don't let them do this.
I'm not going to let him do it. Let her go.
You've got to let her go. Don't give in to paranoia.
My God, thank you. We're good then, right? Well, okay. But I'm keeping my eye on you.
I'd keep my eye on
Leave her
you.
alone, for God's sake.
You saved my life. Thank you. I hope we're doing the right thing.
You look as much a synth as she does. It's your problem. See? You got synth eyes. Look at. You're squinting like a synth. All right. Anyway, I was talking about fixing my problems with getting kicked out of the game. This particular mod has a way to scrap items. See? And I was using a program called Scrap Everything Ultimate. And I think it was interfering. Not always, but sometimes it would interfere. And so I took that out, and I haven't had any trouble since. And I've been playing for like 4 or 5 days now on a different account, a different character. So let's see. We need to talk to Stodge and see if we can set up a supply chain.
Hey.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Teresa tells us you need some supplies for your new headquarters. Build materials and so on.
That's right. You got any?
That's right.
You helped us out when we needed it most. Time to return the favor. We'll gladly share what we can.
See? I told you they'd help. Guess all that's left now is to set up a supply line. Hey, you think maybe that's something the ASAMs could build? You know, the infrastructure and stuff.
I think we already did. Let's find out.
I guess we'll find out.
I guess so. I'm gonna head back to the HQ. I'll see you there.
Okay, so what she's talking about is
That was too close. We almost let our fear get the better of us.
Yeah, don't let your fear get the better of you. Eat some baked beans, they're good. So she's talking about building this. We've already built this in every settlement that we have made. So we should be ready to go. Should be ready to go. So let's go back to HQ. And I've got about 10 things on my mind, so I'm kind of scatterbrained right at the moment. But let's get back to HQ. Well, before we do that, I think we had some problems. Let me see. Seemed like there was a message before we ended last episode about somebody getting attacked, but maybe not. No, I don't see anything. All right, guess we're okay. How to HQ. Let's go back. Let me just make sure that we've got everybody connected. All of those are connected. All of those are connected. Everything that we know is connected. There are still some residents and settlements that we haven't found yet, or we haven't been introduced to yet, but we'll get to those sooner or later. All right, so back to HQ. Logistics Department. The Logistics Department is in charge of coordinating supplies for HQ, maintaining relationships with traders, and keeping communications running. The Logistics Department uses its staff combined endurance to determine how much work it can do each day. Okay. Assign Lupe. We need to assign Lupe. So we can do that by... Let's see, how could we do that? Oh, we can do that by going into the control system. And we need to logistics, manage, reassign staff. And Lupe. We're going to put Lupe in logistics. Accept. Okay. All right. The people of Nordhagen Beach are very unhappy. You may lose control of the settlement if things do not improve. All right. We had to go do something with them. Lupe is now department head for the logistics department. Supply agreements. The logistics department can set up a supply agreement with an allied settlement that has caravan services or power transfer available. This allows HQ access to the supplies resource of that settlement. In addition, each settlement agreement increases HQ's capacity of scrap and supplies that the logistics staff can handle. So we got to make an agreement with every settlement. I thought we only had to do one because they were all linked, but I guess not.
I used to be scared of super mutants. We taught them a lesson this time.
Did you? Well, good for you. All right, so let's see what we got to do now. Establish a supply agreement with Sunshine Tidings Co-op in command mode. Okay, so we've already talked to them. They've already agreed to do it. We just need to settle the contract. So let's get back in here and coordinate. Is this it? Supply agreement. Okay. Now this should give us a list. There it goes. And hopefully that one's on there. Sunshine Tidings is on there. Establish a supply agreement. Confirm. Any day. There it goes. Completed. Established a supply agreement with Sunshine Tidings. Investigate the argument. There's an argument. Is it Jake and Aiden again? All right. Before we do that, let's go talk to Northagen. I don't want to lose that settlement. Okay, first.
Hope you ain't one of them synths here to spy on.
Yeah, I am, actually. You'll never know it, though. Because you ain't very bright. First of all, let's see what's going on here. They have no defenses. Their happiness is only 14 and it's going down. They got 7 people, 19 food, a little bit of water, only 13 power, and no defenses. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is build some defenses, I guess. Well, if they need more power, let's give them more power. Let's see, is there a pole nearby? What's that? What the hell is that? Is that a... Oh, it's a sprinkler system. These guys are pretty advanced here. Why do they have no defenses? Uh-oh. What's going on here? Their caravan is gone. That's odd because it wasn't gone before. When I looked at it before, it shows that they're hooked. That's not right. Okay, first of all, let's get them some more power. So we're going to do this. We'll put some power on the side of this building and then hook it in somehow. And we'll hook it, hopefully, to that. Okay, that give them 100 more power, so they have 113 power now. And then, is this working? This is working. Okay. So their happiness is on the way up now, if you look. And they do have defenses now. So that means they had defenses that were unpowered. Now look, there's a caravan guy here. And a caravan guy here. We don't need 2. We don't need 2 of them. So this one is manned. So, right? That is, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is. Let's double check. Operational, can't afford upgrade costs. Really? Okay. Let's give them some money. Give them 1,000 caps. See what they can do with that. But I think this is... Wait a minute. That's... oh, that's not it. This is it here. Yeah, this is a caravan. It's not occupied. Let's... customize the plot, refresh the plot, advanced, configure, destroy the plot, prevent auto. Okay, choose a building plan. Okay, let's do sanitation. Okay, before we do anything, let's make sure we don't have a power station already going. I don't want to double up on stuff. So there's a defense place right there. I wonder if it's manned. And this is it's a place for plays and stuff. This one is unoccupied. I think this is a water one. This is water. That's a house. There's water out there, but that's not a water station. That's a house. This is a firing range. Is there anything out here? That's commercial, I think. Commercial. I don't see a power station. I mean, there is power. That's not what I'm talking about. This is a municipal building that creates power. And eventually we're going to need power and lots of it. And we're going to want the towns to provide that power to us. So they need to have a way of creating excess power that they can sell to us or send to us at the headquarters. So, okay, so I didn't see a power station. Let's see if we can change this one. It's already municipal. Let's change it to basic power. All right, I'm going to try to assign him to this and see what it turns out to be. It just shows it as a municipal building. It doesn't show that it's been created into anything. So let's see if this guy starts building something, and hopefully.
Yes?
It says he's a mechanic. But that's okay. He's not a caravaner.
Got it.
Okay, and he said he's got it, so he understands that's where he's going to be. So we'll just let it build and see what it ends up being. In the meantime, double check this. It says it's operational. Okay, that's good. All right, so this place, I think, is happier now. May not be happier, but it is on the rise now. So happiness is climbing. So, all right. All right, patient troubles. Investigate the argument. Let's go back and see who's arguing with who. And then I need to make agreements with all the other settlements, I guess. I'm curious if I go in and check if it still lists the Sunshine Co-op. Since we've got an agreement with it, that should have taken them off the list. If that's the case, then all I have to do is go down the list till there's nobody else on it. Right? Coastal Cottage. Okay, they're not on it anymore. All right. Let's just see if I'm going to try a second one and see if we can do that. I don't know what happened. If anything. Let's try it again. Coordinate. Build. Green Top Nursery. Oh, it's gone. Does that mean we have it? Okay, let's try that. It doesn't ding or dang or bing or bong. How are we supposed to know that it worked? Just keep doing it. And it looks like it's grayed out now. Wonder if we can only do so much. All right, I'm gonna wait. We'll just do a little at a time because I don't want to get carried away and break something. And I was hoping there would be some way of seeing who we're hooked with. Oh, what is this? What is that? What is this line here? Interesting. I don't know what that is. All right, let's go upstairs. Some kind of argument. Who's arguing now, for crying out loud?
some personnel. Move around what we already have.
That would still leave some departments short-handed.
Well, I don't know how anyone expects me to do anything with the number of people I have.
Okay, I'm in charge. I'm sitting down. Everybody else
Oh, hey.
gather around.
Welcome back.
You guys okay?
Everything okay here?
Seems we've not got enough people to cover each department's needs. So everyone's fighting again.
Okay. Well, let's work it out.
Just hold on a minute. I'm sure we can work this out.
Nice to hear a voice of reason. Look, I got an idea on how to fix this personnel shortage, but it's something I'm gonna have to run past you first.
Okay, wasn't she the one that came up with the idea of talking to the settlements? Is this girl running the place and not me?
You've got my attention. Let's hear this idea.
It's a solution similar to our supply shortage problem. Simply put, we ask people from settlements to come work at the HQ. I can't imagine many, if any, would turn us down.
Huh. That's a good idea. After all, we got plenty of talented folks living in our settlements. But if we did start bringing in more people, we'd need someone to take charge of them all. Otherwise, it would just be chaos.
Ugh, fine. If it stops you knuckleheads from bickering, I'll do it. I'll take charge of personnel.
Sounds good.
You just leave it to me.
All right, problem solved. Next time you're near a settlement, scout out potential talent and send them our way. For now, let's get back to work, everyone. We still got a lot to do. Hey, Slick, if you got a moment, come talk to me in the commissary room.
Administration Department is in charge of maintaining the morale of the staff, staff training, and policies and procedures that govern how HQ runs. The Administration Department uses its staff combined charisma to determine how much work it can do each day. Okay. Okay, now I have to assign her, I guess. And I want to talk to Jake and see if I get that damn helmet off his head. I hate that thing. Would you get down off the chair and quit playing around? You're not 10 years old. Sorry.
Staff from other departments tend to look down their noses at facilities.
All right, so we need to
All smiles and compliments.
facilities, security, engineering, logistics, and administration. Administration manage. Okay. And we're going to put Teresa in there. Man, we don't have anybody. Literally. Okay, she should be in there now. Teresa's now department head for administration. All right, let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. I want to go talk to Jake and get that dang hat off his head. He looks stupid. Especially since it took his hair away. Tutorial complete. You've now got the basics down to start exploring more of the HQ has to offer. As you play more, additional helpful tips will be displayed to help you understand more specific mechanics. Many new projects and upgrades have now been unlocked for you to experiment with, including access to the basement level, which you can personally access via the elevator. Projects can be started for either floor without being in them. Your next objective is to build up HQ and recruit additional staff, but don't feel rushed to do so, and don't be afraid to experiment. You can always change room types and construction from room controls that are mounted on the wall after a room is cleaned, and you can reassign staff at any time. Now that you've established the basics, the Concord volunteers are headed home. Oh, we're losing the Concord people. Oh, that's too bad. I gotta speak to 15 settlers. Okay, I gotta walk really slow walking. And even my really slow walking is faster than him. Is this what we call...
Hey, I want to talk, just not here. Meet me in the commissary room.
Ah, jeez. I guess I can't get too close. Come on, get going. Hurry up. Yes?
Hey there.
Hey, it's good to see you.
Yeah, you as well. Give me a report.
Anything new?
Head of Logistics, Lupe de la Fuente reporting. All is good, Chief. That is all.
I like it. Short and sweet.
Do you have any advice?
Not to be rude or anything, but, we could really use more bathrooms.
Okay.
Your thoughts?
I can always tell when you're home, just by how hard everyone starts working. Not that they're slacking when you're gone.
I'll see you later.
All right, so he won't talk to us. So I'm going to leave and come back. Water under the bridge. Talk to Jake in the comm array room. Patient. Use the HQ system. Set up additional living quarters. Right. And where would that be? Living quarters. Okay, so we've got HQ. Nothing to do. Facilities. Cleanup. Construction. Repair. Facilities. That's staff. Cleanup. Cleanup. Basement. Okay. Main level. I don't know where the rooms are. What the hell? Jeez, we got a ton of them. South offices. Entryway, balcony offices. Upper balcony, clean studio. Reception, first floor offices, clean lower nook. More offices. Jeez, we don't need that many offices. We need bedrooms. Hallways, clean lower closet north, clean foyer, clean central office, clean bathroom, upper south women's. Okay, we're going to probably do that. Clean bathroom, upper south men, bathroom, upper north women, upper north men, lower women, lower men. Okay, let's do this one. Okay. What should bathroom lower women's be used for? Bathroom. Okay, let's not do that. Cancel that. All right. So, does that mean that I can take these? Okay, lower men's, lower women's, upper, central office, foyer, lower closet, lower hallways, clean lower southeast offices. Okay, let's try this one. Logistics head private quarters. Okay, no, that's not what I want. No. Okay, that one's grayed out. Why is that grayed out? These are all grayed out. I must have to do something first. Upper balcony office. Security private quarters. Oh, for crying out loud. Main level. Hazmat supply room. I don't know what the hell to do. Okay, I come to the conclusion. The basement, no. I've come to the conclusion that they're grayed out because I don't have enough energy. If you look up here, it says build with facilities energy, and I don't have any until I get to, well, I don't have any because I'd already started a cleanup project, I think. I need to wait till that cleanup project that I did is done, and it must take about 24 hours. Let's go in and see if we can talk to him again.
Jake.
Thanks for coming here to talk. I didn't want to seem unprofessional in front of the others, but... wow, we really are doing this. We got a real headquarters. People who know what they're doing. We're on the verge of becoming a true power in the Commonwealth. And the cherry on the cake is that you're the one leading it all.
Okay. I guess I'm excited too.
I'm excited to see what we can do.
You're not the only one. Feels like I'm one big step closer to finally finding my kid.
You want to talk about it?
Anything you want to talk about?
I touched on this earlier before, about my daughter Laura. She's been the driving force behind all of this. You know, ASAMs, settlements, and now setting up her own headquarters. Back then, I wasn't quite ready to explain what I meant by that, but I think I am now. That is, if you don't mind hearing all about my personal struggles, of course.
No? Let's hear everything.
All right, let's hear it. What's on your mind?
Well, it all goes back to before Laura was born. Before I'd even met her mother, Caitlin. You see, my hometown, Sanford, it was a bustling trade hub. Whole place was built around a huge purification plant. Pre-war, but still working. The plant was run by my father. It was the pride and joy of the whole town. Supplied clean drinking water to thousands, and made Sanford a wealthy settlement.
Sounds like a pretty secure operation.
Oh, it was. For a while there, it appeared Sanford would become one of the big players in the region. But nothing good lasts forever. One day there was an accident at the plant. One of its fusion generators began to overload. If left alone, it would have set off a chain reaction, caused an explosion that would have taken out the whole town and a good chunk of the surrounding area. My dad, he stopped that from happening. He pulled the fusion core, but it cost him his life, and severely damaged the plant in the process.
Can I ask you something personal?
It's all right. I know what you want to ask. How exactly did he die, right? When my dad pulled the malfunctioning core, that didn't stop it from overloading. And there was 5 more fusion generators in that room. If he wanted to stop an explosive chain reaction, he had to get that faulty core as far away from those generators as he could. And that's precisely what he did. He grabbed that core and ran to hell in the opposite direction. He got it all the way to one of our water tanks before it detonated. He saved a lot of lives that day, mine included.
I'm sorry about your dad.
Thanks. But that was a long time ago. I've made peace with his loss, and I'm proud that he died a hero. Anyway, after the accident, the plant shut down for good. I simply didn't have the caps to repair it, and no one in town was willing to foot the bill. So I sold what was left of the plant and settled down. It was around that time I met Caitlin, and not long after, we had Laura. After losing my dad and the plant, I was in a dark place. But Laura, she changed all that. She gave my life true meaning again. Without water to export, Sanford began to crumble around us. But I didn't give a damn. I had my daughter, and enough caps to keep her safe and well fed. That's all that mattered to me.
Understandable.
I thought so too. If the town wouldn't even help me fix the purifier that made them what they were, why should I care what happens to them? But Caitlin, she didn't see it that way. She said the town was dying, and in time, it would drag everyone down with it, including us. For years, she told me I should buy the plant back, try and repair it, that if I didn't, I'd be selling Laura's future short. Eventually, I told her to just drop it, that preparing the plan would be impossible. Caitlin didn't like that answer. We separated a few weeks later. That didn't stop her from bugging me, though. Now, whenever I saw her, she'd say, "You could stay here in Sanford, but pay for me and Laura to go someplace better." I'd ask where in the waste she'd even go. The response was always the same. The best settlement I could find. That Laura deserved no less.
What happened to the settlement?
By this point, Sanford was in rough shape, at least compared to what it used to be. Most of the traders had moved on to more prosperous towns, and with the lack of clean water, a lot of the surrounding farmland had gone dry or barren. The weather changed too. We now get cyclones all the time. What's worse, the high winds would whip up all the dry dirt from all the dead farmland. Personally, I got used to all the changes, but Caitlin, not so much.
What did she do?
In the end, I think she just got tired of me always blowing her off. She decided to find a better settlement for our daughter with or without my blessing. That's when Caitlin left Sanford, taking Laura with her. As soon as I found out, I chased after them. It took months, but I tracked them to the Commonwealth. Didn't take long for me to find a lead to their whereabouts. Turns out they stayed in Diamond City for a while, in the Dugout Inn. But by the time I arrived, they already moved on. Apparently, even the Great Green Jewel didn't meet Caitlin's standards. After that trail went cold. I couldn't get no trace of where they'd gone. But I know they're still out there. They have to be.
That must have been hard on you.
I figured, since I couldn't find Laura, then I'd help establish the best damn settlements the Commonwealth has ever seen. I'd create the perfect settlement that Caitlin was looking for. And by doing so, I'd make her bring Laura to me. That's how I ended up discovering ASAMs, and why I started giving them out to people. And then I met you, and well, you know the rest. So, now you know why I've been doing all this. Why it's so important to me. And why I'm so thankful for everything you've done, and continue to do.
After what happened to my family, I can understand.
Yeah, I guess you of all people would. Thanks. Anyway, now that we have the Comm Array and the HQ, we truly have the means to create some of the greatest settlements in the Commonwealth. It's still going to take some work, mind you. We'll really need to push the HQ to its full potential. However, I've got a number of upgrades and improvements in mind that I think will do the trick.
All right, let's hear it. What's on your mind?
For starters, the HQ's power generators. They're a little temperamental. We can improve that. Also, we should get all the terminals here networked again. That would definitely help our productivity. I'll do everything I can to make all this work, but I can't do it alone. I'm going to need your help, and the help of everyone in HQ as well.
We'll take care of the Commonwealth together.
Thank you. I really mean that. Oh, before I forget, I set aside a little place for you here. A home away from home, as it were. You should go check it out. Here's the key to unlock the door.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
You're welcome. It really is the least I could do for you, but I hope you like it. All right, we both got a lot of work to do, so let's get to it. Let's rebuild the Commonwealth.
Alrighty then.
How's it going?
Hey, I want to talk, just not here.
No.
Meet me in the Comm Array room.
We already talked.
Hey.
Any suggestions to leave? Oh, it's not going to let me trade
Never
with him.
mind.
I wanted to get rid of that stupid helmet. Alright. Well, I'm going to check out my room, but before I do, I need to take a break. So, my time's up. I hope you had fun. Hope to see you in the next episode. Ta-ta for now.